This person is pushing a whole agenda that is trying to divide South Africans.
To the story now, a group calling itself Batsonga Machangani will march to the South African Human Rights Commission this morning to demand protection against what they say are injustices brought upon them.
This boy, if he was home, not supporting this nonsense, his life would have been saved.
This was not even during a protest, sir, but did you care to actually dig deeper into the story and find out what really happened? Of course not. He just jumped the gun, woke up in the morning, put on his crown and started ranting over something that didn't happen the way he thought it happened. Shame on you.
They say Batsonga are being mistreated by March and March protesters.
There were instances when there were riots that were being started in Mossel Bay and we lost one of our own, who is Nhlamulo. We have not even got justice today.
Do not engage Mazulu or Makosa because we know that we are the ones who started these things. And yet we know that we will get our revenge. We want revenge for our boys. They are cowards. They don't know war. They don't even know the strategies of war.
Are you listening? Are you listening or are you paying attention? Which one is it?
They say Batsonga are being mistreated by March and March protesters, demanding IDs from them to prove their nationality. They also claim there have been cases of murder. This comes ahead of the March and March protest planned for the 30th of June. Let's cross live to SABC News reporter now, Tato Litsaba, for an update. A very good morning to you, Tato. Very worrying protest here.
The ANC and EFF have fallen. Maibuye is your only hope. That's what he wrote on the caption on the 2nd of May 2026. I'll get to why this man is a problem as far as causing division in the country and trying to get South Africans to basically be at war with each other. So here he's wearing a t-shirt of a political party that stems from the EFF. A political party that stems from the ANC, because Africa Maibuye is a descendant of the ANC and the EFF. ANC, EFF have a child, Africa Maibuye. Boom.
These particular individuals are stating that they're being harassed by March and March members. Have they been able to give you granular details or incidents that have taken place that have actually led them to take this step now to say they're going to march to the South African Human Rights Commission?
Well, absolutely, Mfundo. They did mention earlier on that there are certain attacks on their tribe, particularly in Durban, also in Mossel Bay, as well as Johannesburg. I'll be now joined by the Hosi Yabatsonga Otashniga information about what you've correctly asked me about. Hosi, tell us about the injustices that you've faced, examples of the people that were harassed.
Thank you very much, SABC. Thank you very much for pitching today. As Batsonga Machangan, when we come here today, we are coming to say we have been marginalized for a very long time. We have been abused for a very long time. There's a lot of instances here in South Africa where every time when there are people who want to march or when there are people, when it's towards the elections, our people get attacked because they confuse us. They don't know how to tell the difference between someone from Mozambique who's Tsonga Achangan and between someone from South Africa who's Mutsonga Mchangan. There were instances when there were riots that were being started in Mossel Bay and we lost one of our own, who is Nhlamulo. We have not even got justice today. So when we come here, we are saying we want justice for Nhlamulo. We want justice for all Tsonga people. We want that they need to start treating us like South Africans today.
They were found in a shack, empty shack that the owner wasn't there, and the owner of the shack accosted them inside the shack, and then the deceased ran away. They were there to take some goods for themselves, and then this 15-year-old then hid himself under the bed.
We'll have a look at that, buddy.
The owner was chasing this one, and then which apparently accosted him and then he was dead. Which we were looking for him was murder. That's murder.
Mr. Police Officer, we hear everything that you're saying, but I want to tell you right now that as Batsonga Machangan, we do not believe anything that you're saying. You don't even look like you know what you're talking about. You look like you're just trying to do damage control. This is just propaganda.
The nerve, the gall, bruh, the nerve to call this propaganda after what he's been doing. The nerve to call it propaganda after the police officers telling him that we have the intelligence and the resources to investigate these type of issues, and according to the resources and intelligence that we've conducted, we found that the brew was there to steal and got killed by the owner of the shack. We're looking for the owner. He's our number one suspect. We're doing our best to find him, but he's rejecting what the police officer is saying because he feels like the police officer is pushing propaganda. What propaganda or what benefit does the SAPS have to lie about this? What benefit do they have to lie about this? How are they going to benefit? He tried his best. Him and the EFFs tried their best to put the 2 and 2 together to say, yeah, the riots that happened on a Friday morning are related to the crime or the murder of the Tsonga young man that happened on a Sunday, early hours of Sunday. Make it make sense. That's almost 48 hours apart.
Now, you mentioned quite an interesting information that there are people who might be affiliated to politicians or politics. Which parties, which members?
There are a lot of parties that have been funding these things, like your MK party, your Action SA, all those kind of parties. So they've been funding these movements because we're seeing them when they go out marching, they are supporting these things. So I want to ask them, do they only care about the South Africans that they are saying, okay, these are South Africans, but the Tsonga people are always pushed to the side? Why are the Tsonga Machangani people always pushed to the side? Because there are Changani people here in South Africa who are based in Bushbuckridge, but if someone is in KZN or is somewhere in Eastern Cape, they don't know how to tell this person is from here or is from here. So those are the kind of things that we have problems with.
On the 20th of May, 18 days after posting a t-shirt of him wearing a t-shirt of Afrika Maibuye, he posted another one wearing EFF attire. And in this one it reads that, do you guys think CIC is going to give me a chance to come and serve? I'm confused. Where do you stand? Where do you lie? Because in your previous post, 18 days before that, he was saying that ANC and EFF have fallen. Your next best option is Afrika Maibuye. Now he's begging Julius. Bro wants to be EFF so bad, man. CIC Julius Silo Malema says, if you guys give me 1k shares on this post, he is officially bringing me in. Imagine. So you guys see that the EFF is pushing a whole agenda against Jacinta and him. Can you guys see it? Have I proved it already or not? I don't know. You guys tell me.
Do you have maybe any evidence that made you believe beyond reasonable doubt that members of the MK party and Action SA are allegedly funding March and March?
I cannot say that they are allegedly bargaining. I cannot say I have evidence that they are really funding those things, but when we see them supporting those things, to us it's like they are supporting all these inhumane things that are happening here in South Africa, and those are not the kind of things that us, when we look at it as citizens of this country, we are like, why are you supporting those kind of, because our people are attacked in the names of all these things that are happening. Why are our people being attacked in the names of all these things?
This boy, if he was home, not supporting this nonsense, his life would have been saved. But because you don't have the knowledge, nobody...
This boy, if he was home and not supporting this nonsense, he'd probably still be alive, according to him. This was not even during a protest, sir, but did you care to actually dig deeper into the story and find out what really happened? Of course not. He just jumped out the gun, woke up in the morning, put on his crown, and started ranting over something that didn't happen the way he thought it happened. Shame on you. For what? For views? For views! Wow.
There was no old people to actually tell him that those people don't love us. They don't look at us and see human beings. Look what happened now.
And who's the tribalist in this whole thing? If he's speaking like this, who's really the tribalist? When every time Jacinta and them talk about those people, they're talking about illegal immigrants, not the legal ones. So who's the tribalist here? Because his rhetoric revolves around those people, and he's talking about the Xhosa and the Zulus. Are you kidding me? But obviously, yeah, Jacinta is the tribalist, of course. That's the EFF's logic. I already showed you that Blue wants to be in the EFF party so bad, begging Malema for a spot. Begging Malema for a spot after claiming that ANC and EFF fell. Within the same month, he said, bro, 2 contradictory statements. I don't get it. Did the EFF fall? Or do you want to join it because it's still alive and kicking? Which one is it? Or you want to revive the EFF? I don't know. Make it make sense.
So right now they're driving us into a trap. Justice for the boy. Yes, let's post on social media.
100%.
But stop supporting those marches. You do not attend those marches.
Stop attending those marches as the Shangaan. Why? Is it because some of the Shangans are also from Mozambique? But now it's even worse because the Tsonga tribe or the Tsonga folk also have ties with Mozambique.
You do not attend those marches. Mavenda, you do not attend those marches. Manito, I will never what's again. Right now, relax. Chill. There will come a time. There will come a time where they will pay for what they've done. Not today, not now. Thank you.